Alright. Talos Principle continued. Been playing for 14 hours. Doesn't feel like that long. So we entered a new area. I'm curious to see if there's a new mechanic here. Usually there is, but at some point they're going to have to stop introducing new mechanics. I can't think that... I know that there's going to be one involving gravity changing. Alright, so there's someone to talk to. He doesn't want to talk right now, which is fine with me. There's 2 X's. One near a big tower. 3 X's. One on a little thing. One there and one there. I think... since that's the tower... Is it a series of little islands? Let me look. Yeah. So I can't cross that, right? The tower's on an island. There's a big pillar over there. I think that's where one of the secrets is. Or one of the X's, I should say. Yep. Alright, so let's look for this X and see what this X is. It's on the island I'm on, all the way to the right, in that direction. Oh snap, this is a cool little building. Is this a puzzle? It is a puzzle. Oh, I saw an X up there. I wonder if those X's are going to be important in the architecture in this area. So I want to go all the way to the right and to the north and look around. Huh. This isn't the layout that I expected. And maybe it's over there. Oh, perhaps I'm starting in a different place on the map than I thought I was. Let's look again. Because this goes way back further than I expected. So maybe I'm on this island right now. And I need to go back and then from facing this way it's to the left. Can I just walk through this water? I don't know. That seems suspiciously high. I'll follow the path. There's a lore dump here. So the first thing I'm trying to do is establish what I'm looking for from a secret standpoint. I think it's all the way to the right over here. Or just follow this path, basically, as much as I can. Yeah, okay. I wonder if it's that little thing. No, I think it's even further. And then once I figure out this, I'll just go into the first puzzle I see, which is this one, it looks like. We'll see. Oh, nope, that's going to be the first puzzle I go to. So this is where the X is, over here. Did I? I'm a little confused, clearly. But the X, I think, is over here somewhere. Whatever it is, I'm not seeing it immediately. Wait, is this even a... Yeah, this is a puzzle. I'll go in the puzzle. Okay, let's figure this out. Oh, this is a new thing. Accumulator. Oh, snap. Interesting. Okay. It'll stay blue, but I can make it red instead. Discharge. Wait. Hold right to discharge. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, so what I want to do is use blue. This will make green. Interesting. So, I could keep the red. It feels like this is going to need to be blue because I need the most blue. What if I do this? This will make green. And then what will this do? Whoa. Okay, so that's red. I can pull multiple things. But I was thinking I want to grab green. Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. And then if I have green here, yeah, that's the right answer. I could do this. And grab you. And now I can make blue with green and red. Yeah. Cool.
In the beginning, before we built New Jerusalem, we used to explore just like this. Small groups setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we'd been thrust into, trying to find a way forward. It was a hard time, but I can't deny that it was also exciting. I think it's part of our nature to be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats, just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time I never experienced?
Nope.
I just think I could have contributed so much more back then.
It's not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine. People died. Yemo, Calvin, Isaac.
I know, Al. They were family to me.
Sorry. Didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
It's a legitimate point, but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
Forgive me. I'm trying to get up to this thing. And I could get up onto the first poles here. I've done it. But once I'm up here, I don't know if I can get any higher. It looks... But that seems to be... I don't think that's fire. Maybe it looks... Yeah, it's one of these things. I don't know if that's what was on the map or not. In a way, I think it's easier to be nostalgic for a time that you didn't live in. Because you get just the good. You don't get any of the bad. What is this? Oh. Okay, well, let's read some stuff. Hey, and yet it moves. That's funny because that's like a different puzzle game. Fascinating story I discovered in the archive concerns a great scientist by the name of Galileo. The remarkable man made huge contributions to the early development of science, but was best remembered for becoming embroiled in a controversy with the church that ended with accusations of heresy at trial, and him being placed under house arrest for the rest of his life. The cause of the controversy? He argued that the Earth revolved around the sun, a view we would describe as self-evident, and which the Inquisition described as foolish and absurd in philosophy. It's funny that I always start I always start that word philosophy, by saying philosophy. Uh, the Inquisition described as foolish and absurd in philosophy, and formally heretical. Again, another word that if I don't know where it's going, I start reading it wrong. Heretical. Heretical? I want to say heretical, but it's heretical. Alright. The story became emblematic for how society often punishes those who try to push our understanding of the world forward. Something something in the modern day. There's a legend at the end of his trial that he muttered, and yet it moves. Oh, I didn't know that was a quote, honestly. So like I said, there's another video game I played a while back called And Yet It Moves, which is pretty cool, where you just keep switching gravity to solve puzzles. A beautiful idea, but untrue, because defying society is hard. It comes at a high cost, and not everyone is capable of bearing it. What would you have done in his place? What would I? I think I would have tried to stand up for the truth, says Miranda, aka Miranda. It's harder than it sounds. Fighting an authority like Elohim is one thing, but even when your friends and allies may renounce you for holding an unacceptable opinion, it takes enormous willpower to continue. But if nobody does it, society gets stuck. Puzzled. The role of puzzles in the simulation was so important to the creation of our civilization that it has left an indelible imprint. But sometimes I worry that this is an issue. Alexander Drennan thought of human beings as problem solvers, but the real world isn't anything like the simulation. Yes, there are problems to solve, but there isn't a tetramino waiting to reward you. There's just another problem, and another, and another. Our veneration of the puzzle may be blinding us to the fact that sometimes there isn't a neat solution, that sometimes life is just a slog, and the best you can do is muddle through. Thanks, Guo. From Aurora to Athena. Dear Athena, have you really left us for good? Without even saying goodbye? I know we haven't spoken much lately, but isn't that just part of the slow, relaxed lives that we now lead? After all those centuries of struggle trying to build New Jerusalem, I thought we deserved a rest. And if that disappointed you, why didn't you say so? I know you disapprove of all of those silly titles they give us now, but we really were your first companions. We know what it was like. I was there when Yumo died. I remember the horror of realizing there was no way of bringing him back, the impossible finality of it, and then the determination to make it make sense, to have it be a part of a story that leads to a better world. I never abandoned that, Athena. I just thought that maybe I could spend some time on the things that make life worth living too. Maybe I lost track. Maybe I failed you. I don't know. Because you didn't tell me. Sorry, I had to pause there because the music dropped. It was great. I don't know how well you guys can hear the music because I purposely turned it down a bit in the recording so you can hear me speak. But there was like a really cool mic drop moment there. Is this the one I just did? 3. I don't think so. Let's do this one. Bam! I got myself a cube. And I got myself a jammer. And I got myself an accumulator. Let's jam this. See what's in there. Okay, another 2 jammy thingies. This, okay. Red. So there's red. And a blue thingy. And a red thingy. What does this one do? I can't tell what that does. Okay, well. Does this turn that off? It must, right? Okay, so let's accumulate blue if we can. That seems like the first thing to do. Where's the blue? Where's the blue shooter? Uh-huh. In there. How do I get high enough to grab that? I mean, I have a thing. This will send me in the air. I don't think there's enough time to accumulate though. So I'll take the cube. See, maybe I could just, this is weird, but maybe I could just stand on the cube and that'll be good enough. Probably not, but nope. Okay. So I want to get higher up, I think. I just need to get high enough to collect blue for a while. What's in there? Anything good? Hmm. I mean, this honestly doesn't feel difficult. It feels like I'm just forgetting something easy. I don't know how else to explain it, but maybe I don't need blue. I feel like I do though, because I feel like I need the jammer in here to turn that off. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that I want to collect blue to open this, to keep this open, to bring the jammer in here, to collect red. That's what it feels like I need to do. Why do I need the cube? Clearly the cube is going to be what allows me to collect blue. Can I can't just like, I can't get up here, can I? Because that would make things super easy. No. Well, the cube I can also use to do this. But I really feel like just accumulating blue is the key. Oop. And I think you can only accumulate while it's on the ground, I think. Maybe I can use the cube. Did I try this? I think I tried this, but maybe I'm... Instead of... I can just do this. Can I just put it up there? I want to put it up on the put it here. I guess not. Alright. This feels like I'm way overcomplicating something super simple. I just need to collect blue, and then I'm good. Collecting blue, collecting blue. Like, why do they let me go back and forth here? I can't move in the air, can I? You used to be able to do that in the first game, I believe. Oh. That will be enough time. Okay. I think that'll be enough time. So I can put that A. And then pick that up. Oh, for some reason I thought you could carry them together. Can I turn off the thing? You can't turn off a fan with a jammer, can you? Because that would be convenient. Oh. Oh, okay, there we go. That's what I was missing. Here we go. Gotcha. Alright. Alright, so now this will... keep that open. Okay. Now... I can grab red. Okay. And that was it, right? Yep. So just knowing that I could jam a fan, I totally didn't remember doing that so far in this game. But it seems good. One is that way. I'm still not sure that my map is correct. I can... You know what? I have 2 paths that lead to that, and I think the map should be in my inventory. Let me look at my map. Not my map, Okay. That's where I started. No. That's what I'm looking at right now, this island. So I need to cross it, and then look on the right. Okay, so I'm definitely... I didn't see the... It's over there. Oh, it's that statue, I think. There's a statue right here. Was that a bird? I thought I saw something in the air. Weird. Okay. This is puzzle 1. Might as well. Let's learn how accumulators work. Alright. Oh. Oh, I don't need to connect them. I don't know why I did that. Instinct, I guess. Alright.
There's so much history here that we can't see. The founder must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands. Miranda must have stood right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
If this was their home, where are they now?
They must be inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't want to do another lore dump right now. I'm just in the mood for puzzles. I didn't really talk about my mood when I first got here, but I'm just kind of... I feel like I'm getting a little bit... Like my sickness is coming back a little bit in my voice. You might be able to hear it. And I'm just kind of in the mood to do some, relaxing puzzles today. I don't really want to be too philosophical. So this is puzzle 8, which means it should be one of the harder ones. This is perfect. I might get stuck here for a bit, but I'll probably enjoy myself. Oh, let's see what's in here. There's the accumulator. A fan. Okay. So getting this out of here will 100% be tricky. And I need it to get red. So this is a multi-step puzzle. That's actually really nice of them, because I can't go beyond this chamber until I solve this little mini puzzle. So I can't grab this fan, can I? What I'm thinking is that in order to bring something in here to get this out, I need something to put on this fan. That's not me. Ah, that was funny. Alright. Because I will not... Oh, I could just... Can I can't remember. Can I do this? I don't remember if this will actually send it over. No, it doesn't. Let me just double check that you can't do that with this one too. It should be the same. Yeah. I mean, wow, this is just it's a mini puzzle, but it's a weird one. It almost makes me wonder if during the design of this chamber, they didn't used to have this here, and people would just get so stuck on the first part, like they'd assume that they weren't thinking about how to do something. So they put this wall here to, to say, no, you actually need to be able to do something back here with just these pieces. Oh, you know what? I got it. It's a bit of a trick, but I got it. Lasers go through here, and then this can go here. That's the beginning anyway. Okay. Whoa! That's neat. Woo, woo, woo. I like that. That's just a cool element. Okay, so we're gonna need red. I think on... Oh, that's the ending. Okay, that's cool. On the box. Red on the box is the ending. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, this isn't the accumulator. Darn it. So now... Now, I can't take the box though, right? Correct? Because if I take the box, this just goes away. Yeah. So why was it important to do that? I don't know. But it's gonna be. If I take the box, I can, like, get in there. And get the thing out. Which seems important. What is my end goal here? The box should be here. With the red thing on it. The red accumulator, maybe? Alternatively, the accumulator could be here, and then I could use the thing, but that seems like a big pain in the butt. Huh. Regardless, I'm fairly certain I need to get in there with a box, or something to put on the button. I'm gonna guess that it's gotta be a box. I'll need the box again later. So, I believe this is like a juggling situation. I don't know if this level is called juggling or not. Let me see if they will tell me the name of the level. Remember. Okay. So, to me this feels like juggling, because no matter what, I have 3 objects, and in juggling, one of them is always supposed to be in the air minimum at any given time. And so I think of this as the air in here. Something's always going to be in there, I think. I can't think I'll be able to get... Oh, you know what? If I get a box in there, I can get the box out. Okay. So I can get all 3 things out, because the box will allow me to bring things out, and then I can just put it on the fan and activate it myself. Alright, so I don't have to juggle. I was thinking by juggling I meant I'd always have one of the 3 objects in there at any given time, and I'd just be switching out which one. But no. If I get a box in there, I can get anything out, and I can get the box out after. So that's my goal. Let's start by doing that. I don't... Boom. In fact, I could theoretically just do this, I think. Yeah, that's the easy way to get everything out. Now, I have red. Okay. That's not... that's not gonna work. Why did I think that was gonna work? Because I want this in there. So... I don't think there's any way to do that with what I have going on right now. Because the moment I pick this up... Yeah. That's tricky. Huh. So... I want this in there. Got it. I wonder if that's why the level's called Remember. You have to remember this. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna need this, but I think I'm gonna need this, so I might as well take it now. I think I'm gonna need it. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe I'm set already. Is that all I needed? Yeah. Fine. Okay. That was cool. I got it in pieces.
I am so glad I'm not in charge of solving these.
Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. 5, 6, and 7 are that way, and 4 is that way. How long have I been playing? 33 minutes. I think I'm just gonna do all the puzzles. I think I'm just gonna kind of not talk to anybody for a bit. Good, they don't want to talk anyway. So I have like, ooh. Oh, okay, we'll do this. I don't mind doing this for a bit. So, yeah, basically, I'm just in a puzzle solving mood today. And I want to do all the optional puzzles too. So I think right now there's like 4 or 5 puzzles left in this area. This looks like a puzzle. This thing kind of gives me Obra Dinn vibes. I guess the Witness also had these flying things like that would go through the world like this occasionally, but Obra Dinn more so. In Obra Dinn, whenever you like finished a section, something like this would lead you to the new section. Of course, I guess I'm just gonna. I don't know if I could follow it or not. So far, I can. At some point, one of these will probably like go somewhere where I can't just follow it. I'll have to find a way around. There we are. Talk to me, baby. Oh. Don't talk to me. Oh, okay, I think.
Utopia is impossible, but the future that is possible will seem like a dream to those who are alive now.
Sure. This island must mean something. Well, wish me luck, boys. Never mind. Okay. I was trying to see if I could get over there. I'm a little confused. I guess this was a curvy entrance because, like, yeah, curves over there. Okay. I was gonna say, I've lost my bearings with where I arrived here and where I got off of the tram and so on. I feel like I'm out in the woods, but there's gonna be a secret puzzle out here. Is this a secret puzzle, or is this one of the ones that's numbered? This seems interesting. Okay. This is definitely a puzzle. Is it a numbered puzzle, or is it one of those triangular ones? Man, there's a lot of room for little hidden alcoves. Okay, here's a triangle puzzle. That's cool. Field of view. Accumulators. 2 accumulators. And 2 colors. And an inverter. Oh gosh, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Alright. Is this just... There's like weird stairs over there. It feels like... Oh, is it just to get back? If I get in there? Yes, okay. Because I can get in there by having 2 of these on, and then the other 2 are to open the second wall. Alright. Well, you know, this feels like it could be a trick. Like, do I want 1 red and 1 blue? Or maybe I want 2 blue? So... I wonder if I'm gonna have to put something up here. That doesn't seem right, but maybe. Okay, which one opens the first door? The one's over here. Let's do that first. I'm just gonna get 1 color. Okay, so that opens door 1. And then this would allow me to go over, to shoot over. Huh. Alright, so I don't need this open. I only need this side open. So, is there a location? Not really. Maybe from here. Oh, this seems promising. This seems very promising. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's it. So what I want to get is blue, I guess, another blue one for now. Let's just get another blue one for now. And then I want to go replace this for red. And that was it? Yes? Cool. By pressing the button. Thank you. Thank you, game. This feels like a level where I could escape with stuff, but maybe not. Okay. I don't have a cube, so maybe not. Alright. Is there anything over there? There's something on that little island over there. It might just be ruins, but it... Oh, and there... What is that? That big beefy island. That looks promising. I want to get to that. As Liz Lemon once said, I want to go to there. Yeah. Oh, and this... Is this a puzzle too? Am I in puzzle heaven? Let's see what this is. Have I done this one? No. Let's just do this one while we're here. Wellspring. Wellspring! Oh. The game lagged for a second there. That was weird. Alright. I can walk through this. There's this weird extra chamber. I need blue. And I have a connector. A connector. Red. Blue. So from here I could grab blue. Shoot it into there. But that doesn't help a lot. Red. Does red give me anything? Is there any extra pieces in there? It's hard to tell. I don't think it does, but there's gotta be whatchamacallit, a store, an accumulator somewhere around here. There's gotta be. This is the accumulation zone. So I'm gonna try and get in the red, just for now, and see if I'm missing anything. Oh, there it is. Where's that? Where do you get that from? Oh, you know, this feels like a puzzle where that accumulator is not leaving that little room. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, there's a gate there. And what color do I need to open that gate? Blue. Okay. So it really feels like the key is to get blue there first. More than anything else. These windows you could shoot through, right? But not... Okay, but is there a window that I can hit? I don't think so. Right here. Oh, that's tricky. I wonder if I'll... No, it looks too inset. I can't shoot through those, right? This is, these gates are kind of strange. Alright. Ooh. So I know what I generally want to do first. And that's get that blue. I wonder if I could do this. That's promising. I'll hold on to this connection. I'm sure that this is the solution for this anyway. Yep. Okay. Sometimes it's the simple things. Am I connected? What am I connected to? Oh, the... I don't really want to be connected to this. Wait, what? How did that get connected to that far off one? How did I do that? Oh, whatever. Not gonna complain too much. Alright, so now you're in here. And I could store things by shooting into here. I need red. And I need... Let's go look at the puzzle again. And I need red. Huh. Alright, well that's not so bad. Because if I have a red in there, then I can... grab it with a laser from where? A connector, I mean, from here. Okay, I don't need this blue connected anymore. Let me unconnect the blue. I just get... the lasers are bugging me. Alright. Excuse me. So, I'm going to accumulate red. I'm fairly certain I need to do that. I could accumulate blue. I just need to be in there though, right? I need red 2 times. You know, I might be thinking about this wrong, because I was assuming I need to shoot red from in there to there. Sorry. But if I have red here, I have... Oh no, okay, there's a gate there. Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that, I had to blow my nose. Let's see. So, I have a couple theories of like how the end setup of this could be. I can accumulate, or sorry, I accumulate. Yes, I can accumulate red with a series of just connecting this to here, and then to that, and then to that. That's easy. Then I'll have red. Once I have red on the accumulator, it's very easy to open the far door too, like this. It's not so easy to open the close door. Like this. So, I need to know if there's a way, like for example, if the accumulator is there, I could open red that way. But that doesn't help a lot unless I can hit it from here too. You know, that's probably... no, because of that. You know what? Yeah, I think that's the answer. The accumulator needs to be... let me just double check. But if the accumulator is where this thing is, and then I can hit it from here-ish and hit the red. Yeah, that seems to be the problem. I mean, the solution. Okay. So we're going to switch you. Let's start by gathering red, actually. The easiest way to do that, I think, is by doing this. No, it's going to be the way I had it set up before. Okay. Where's the thingy? Where did I leave it? Okay. We have red, right? Yep. So now you're gonna go here. And you two are gonna switch. Might as well just put you there. Yep. Alright. Oh no. Okay, so let's move this a little bit over more. Like, there we go. And then this just needs to be a little bit more right here. Oh. We got it? I think we got it. Yep. Not so bad. That's just one of those ones where you just have to find the right positioning for everything. I've solved 6 of 8 puzzles. That doesn't seem right. How many am I missing?
No.
What is it now?
Why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture.
It is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic.
Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
That's amusing. That's good. Like, it's nice that they just inject some, like, random weirdness. Is that a puzzle? What is this? Also, like, I know I didn't want to talk this episode, but 5. Oh, man. This, like, I gotta just say, look at this. So cool. Just so cool. Gosh. I don't think I ever would have thought to make that shape into, like, I don't know, just beyond me. It's great looking. Alright. Sure. Sure. Is that one on already? I can't tell. I have to go check. No. So we have a receptacle which turns on the fan, I'm assuming? Where does this cable go? Yeah, okay. Receptacle turns on the fan. Something opens the gate. The box. So I need to store blue and send it over. Feels like. Actually, wait, I could just do this. Where's the blue thing, though? 'Cause this is how this is where I put blue. Oh, you know what? This seems like a... Oh. This seems like it might be, a bounce back and forth situation once both the things are on. Where's the blue? Oh, it's in here? There's blue. Okay. Oh, that's weird. And a tree. Ah, gosh, I just got weird flashbacks. Wasn't there like a thing in the first game where you had to chop down trees? Man, that feels so long ago. Like, and so disconnected from what type of game these are. Was that an expansion? I don't remember. Okay, so I can grab blue. I might as well do that. It's got to be done. so I'll do it. There's no other colors in here, so we know that it's blue. The accumulator can come in here, and I guess I could turn this fan on, and then I could send a cube back and forth to hit that. Is that the goal? I mean, it seems weird, but who might argue with science? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna connect you up to that and that. We're gonna put you down for now. And then we are going to bring this over there. I'm gonna put you there. And here we go. Is that it? Oop. Oh no. Oh, I solved the puzzle. But what did it cost me? It cost me everything. Oh man. Well, I mean that wasn't so bad. That was funny though. If this was Twitch, that would be a highlight. All right. Well, I at least got it right. I solved the puzzle. I just need to not. I need to use the ladder, the convenient ladder that has given me. Right? I could just do that. Okay. Oh boy. You know, that's a very convenient thing for me to shoot at from a different puzzle. Where's the exit? Maybe not, but maybe not, but it seems like it. What is that? Oh, it's another cutscene thing from Miranda. I lost the will to whisper.
Is it possible that on some level, people want to believe that everything's going to get worse? That it's comforting to think that humanity is bad and every solution will just go wrong? Because that way you're never responsible. You never have to take on responsibility for anything outside yourself. Never have to grow up.
You could be a Toys R Us kid. Alright, we might as well do this because I spotted it and I don't know if I'd remember where it was. I thought, okay, so from this angle, the way that the light shines through, I thought it was like a 1. I was like, wait, a 1? I don't think I've seen any other numbers before. It's very foggy in here. I'm gonna say dusty, but it seems like water vapor. Like more so than the other ones, that's for sure. Huh. Hello.
This is where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This
Don't be
must
sorry.
be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets weigh on our minds like a nightmare.
Impartial observer at your service.
Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility. afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over.
I want to ask both of these questions. Oh boy.
Because for some reason, people find it easier to cling to cynicism and self-hate than to actually have hope. Because believing the worst about ourselves, calling ourselves sinners and fools, somehow still seems wise.
Oh, I get to ask
Yes.
both. Thank goodness.
Because this is something unexpected, an anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible, and maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this, the puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
I don't think that's the answer. But I don't want to break his heart. Oops, I accidentally clicked. That was an accident.
But for the moment, I'll stick to optimism. Now, let's see what
Okay,
else we can find here.
thank goodness. He didn't allow me to dissuade him from his optimism. Why is it so foggy in here? So smoky, so anything. Also, there's a hole in the wall over there. Okay, is this where I came in? No. Ooh.
Melville, eyes on 1K stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
I think I like Melville's voice the best. I mean, I think the green guy, he has a voice that voice acting I really like, but I just like the I'm assuming that's a New Zealand accent that Melville has. It's not. It's either New Zealand or Australia, but I think it's New Zealand. Sorry, I should pay attention. Don't touch it, which means sound device, but what is it? Why not? Your device is heard, understood, and boring as fuses. Oh, this is the real answer. But these two are the ones that I'd like to ask right now. If I say why not, she's going to be like, "'Cause we don't know what it is, you doofus." I mean, I'm going to touch it anyway, so I might as well tell them I'm going to touch it.
You have no idea what you're dealing with, 1K.
Yep. This is mean. She's going to be like, "Of course I don't. That's the whole reason why you shouldn't touch it."
Tell me then.
Oh. I'm guessing in universe it's either none of these or it's some way into a new simulation. Which I guess I would
That's actually pretty close.
yeah.
I think it's a somnodrome. It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus dreamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Until
Looks
now.
like the founder gave it a go.
That's a good line, because I was born yesterday.
Well, what we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampa stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the Somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best, and pseudoscience regardless.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
It's definitely one of these two, and I'm gonna do it, so might as well.
I'd advise against it.
Nope.
You may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked. Not to mention risking the data we could get from it.
That's a risk I'm willing to take. So, they're sure doing a lot to try and dissuade me from connecting to this thing. Which could mean one of two things. I'm gonna do it regardless, is answer A. Or answer B is, I do it and the game ends, because that would be really funny. I wouldn't put it past them to be like, oh, you're gonna do this? Okay, you lock in, and then game over. And then you have to just start at the last checkpoint or something. Which would be amusing. I think I'm gonna do it, so I might as well just keep telling them.
But if 1K wants to do this, I won't get in the way. It's his decision.
Understood. But if 1K starts to smoke, don't be slow to pull the plug.
Oh, there was a thing there. I should have read it. Oops.
Can you hear me?
What did I say? You fried it. Who knows what data we've lost?
Melville, I still think it's worth you coming here to take a look. 1K, let's pack up and explore the rest of this lab.
To all of you on this expedition, I'm sure you have questions about the Somnodrome, but I'm afraid I can't answer them, as a dream I had a long time ago when I was a different person has long since faded. I did build a prototype of sorts, at least one part of its system, but none of it ever functioned the way I wanted it to. Whatever Athena may have done with my invention, the truth is that I'm simply not interested in the affairs of New Jerusalem anymore. I care as little for Byron's utopianism as I do for Herman's religious pessimism. I'm not sure I care about anything at all, really. In fact, I think not caring may be the only answer at the end of the day. Everything is transient, even the self. I've learned to let go. Please do not respond. I value my privacy. Proposal bring back dogs. God, I have to read that. It's so interesting. We should redomesticate dogs. Our ancestors loved dogs so much. They insisted they are amazing companions full of life and love, man's best friend. The lives they lived with humans must have been infinitely better than the wild, so why not bring them back? Do you know that poor Lord Byron wrote a beautiful poem about his dog, Boatswain? He said he had beauty without vanity, strength without insolence, courage without ferocity, and all the virtues of man without his vices. Is that who our Byron named himself after? No, he named himself for Robert Byron, the travel writer. That's great, but what about my idea? Oh. Oh, man. I understand this answer, because pugs, from what I understand, pugs are really inherently unhealthy because of the way we bred them into existence. But the thing is, like, there's a lot of people out there that have pugs, and pugs are, they're wonderful creatures. There's definitely a debate there. I'm not going to come out on either side of the debate. Like, I understand both sides. People that love pugs They have pugs. They love them. They're wonderful. They're silly and they're cute. Like, they're great dogs because they're dogs. Dogs are just great. Just generally. But at the same time, we basically breeded into existence something that may not be a good idea to have done. Like, do the ends justify the means or whatever? I'm just gonna not worry about this debate and click this one. I'm reading this as it happens. I would love to have a dog. We would go on walks together, be excited about every new smell, and we would play fetch. It sounds magical to me. Like, honestly, yeah. Dogs are great. Cats are great. Dogs are great. They're great for different reasons. So I've been playing a ton of this old Gehenna game called Ancient Human Farmer. I vaguely seem to remember this. It was like a game where you just couldn't win because everything went to crap. The title says it all. It's sort of a simple farming simulator. Maybe not the most sophisticated game, but I'm getting really obsessed with it. Having some sort of emotional response to it that I can't exactly explain. Like, it makes me feel happy but also sad. Does anyone have any idea why this is happening to me? The game appeals to you because the human need to commune with nature, to live a lifestyle that's not about dominating the world but coexisting with it. You're sad because we can't ever return to being who we used to be thousands of years ago, but happy because it reminds you that at least something similar is still possible for us. Maybe it's because the people of Gehenna, despite their imprisonment, had an innocent view of the world that's permanently lost to us. I think it's actually the opposite of what Ovis is saying. These games are enjoyable because they take us back to a time when we still had agency, when we could build things, grow things, when we could impose our will on the world instead of being completely powerless and inactive. What you crave is the ability to contribute to humanity in real material ways, and you're sad because just simulating it is not enough. You don't want to farm. You want to be a pioneer, as we humans were born to be. It's just a game. Don't overthink it. Um, I don't know if I agree with any of these. I don't really remember the game that well. I don't know. This is tricky. I might come back to this later. So, I don't. You're sad because we can't ever return to being who we used to. I seem. I don't remember the game exactly, but I feel like it had something to do with like you having a family and needing crops and so on. I don't remember. I might be thinking of something earlier in this game. There was a game I played earlier here where you had to like save the world, but I also seem to recall something similar in the first one. Uh, I guess I don't agree with any of these. I'm just gonna. Sorry, I can't. I can't choose something I don't agree with. It's weird. It's like, don't use this, it will break. Melampists believe that the answers we're looking for, the correct way the individual exists ethically in society and the world are within us. Our failure to him was not failing to create a better system, but failing to truthfully reflect what already exists within our minds. Failure of connection between the high and the low, the inner and the outer. On most days this seems wrong to me. But sometimes, when I think of where Jerusalem is headed, I wonder if the Somnodrome doesn't hold an answer at all. I took some time to build a prototype according to the original blueprints, but there's a lot Melampus didn't account for. Still, I'm almost certain I could apply some of my own knowledge and make it work. The question is, should I? Well. Oh, wait. Oh, what's this? Huh. That's cool looking. I'm just doing this because I have to. Oh, snap. I should have read the other ones first.
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
Are you okay? You overloaded again. Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder.
Tell me more.
I was one of the first she woke up. There was just a handful of us in those days. A small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was hard. Harder than anyone can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan at the Institute left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it.
Same, buddy.
People we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the earth, to reach for the stars, to build and grow and learn. The city was already changing before she left, turning inwards, forgetting the future.
Maybe that's why she left.
She was gone. Other people shaped her memory, turned her into the symbol they needed. I understand all that, as depressing as it may be. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along?
I don't know about number 2. I mean, I sort of feel that way. I'm gonna go with number 1 because that's how I feel. Like it really, it sucks. I'm sorry. I don't have an answer for you. I do think that just dropping everything and leaving without giving any kind of explanation is a dick move. That's an official scientific term. And I'm sure that 3 is the right answer. She felt she needed to do that for some reason. Like clearly, there's something that happened that made her think this is what I need to do. It could be the fact that everything he said was coming true. It's like, hey, They stopped feeling the way about things that she did. Like, the society she built was not the one she envisioned, and the people in there were going in a different direction than she agreed with, and her solution was just to get out. But regardless, this is it sucks.
But maybe I was wrong, and she isn't as lost as I thought she was. If this is all a test, maybe the answer is waiting for us in the megastructure.
I don't think it's a test, buddy.
Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
I haven't finished reading. From Thesia to Athena, beloved founder, wherever you've gone, I continue to have faith in something. You are a mother, a creator, the chosen of the progenitor. I'm certain this is a test, a trial like the ones you faced in the simulation, and we will learn from your example and keep the faith. Results confirm the anomaly is consistent. There's no error and trial 108. The error is in our understanding. We need to start over. From Miranda to Athena. I went ahead and ran the next set of trial anyway. I know you said to wait, but the data we got from the last batch was just too amazing. Every step leads to the next, like a progression of musical notes. We're so close. All right. I don't know what to think yet. I don't have a good sense of where this story's going and what this place is. My first guess a long time ago was we're in just level 2 of the simulation. And that could still be the case. Like, am I going in circles? Is this right? Where's the right place? Is this where I just was? I would like to escape, please. There we are. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. How many puzzles do I have left? 2? Oh, no, and a secret one. I think this is a good stopping point, but just let's think forward a little bit about... Let me walk into puzzle 6 so that hopefully when I restart it starts me here. Okay. I don't know where they're going with this game. The megastructure had more puzzles in it. But I think one of the things I talked about a while back was something like the puzzles that were just because you solve puzzles. I don't know. I don't remember how I phrased it. It's been, man, I wish this game definitely would have benefited from me playing through all of it at once. Like I think I said, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since I started. And I said something at the beginning about like just because you can solve these predetermined puzzles doesn't mean you're ready to go out in the real world. So now you're in like this open world and you're trying to see if you can apply your knowledge to new puzzles that never existed before or something like that. Ones that weren't in your programming. Like so, maybe Athena's building puzzles that weren't in our code. They're in the quote-unquote real world. And the test is, hey, like, the inherent knowledge in your brain, we were all programmed with that. Elohim, everything from the first game was in our simulation. It was a simulation, and just because you can beat a simulation doesn't mean you can react to real things out in the real world. I don't know. It's like I could play Call of Duty or Counter-Strike or some other shooter, but you hand me a real gun, I can't do it in real life. So maybe this is the equivalent of paintball, you know? still a situation in which you are sort of safe, like, but you are tackling new things that have never been built into our programming. They're not predetermined scenarios. You're reacting to other people, other people's puzzles. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything there or not, but that's what I'm getting from this. And that's what I was getting from it before, but I don't even know if that's where they're going with it now. The more I've played, the less it feels like that could be a direction this game is taking. Like, sure, this game could end with me waking up from this simulation part 2, which is just a more complicated simulation. It's possible, but that doesn't feel like where they're going with this. Because of the whole Athena and these things being built outside of the world, and there's being more creatures and more, not creatures, more humans and more the ability to change consciousness from one human to another. I don't quite know where they're going with this, but so far I'm enjoying myself greatly. And I have to admit, I wish it was going a little bit faster, just for my own sake. Like, I wonder how slow I'm going compared to most people. I'm spending a lot of time reading and talking and doing the optional puzzles, and just the fact that I'm making this into a YouTube series means that I'm spending a lot more time on certain things than I think I would normally. But yeah, I do wish that I know people that beat it within, like, I feel like a couple days of it coming out, and I don't know how long that they spent playing, but what was it, 14 hours that I've put into this so far, and I'm not even halfway done. It's pretty intense. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, if anyone's watching, and I'll see you next time. Proverbially.